Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.
Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine, doing great at your homes. So students, this is your second video after your exams and I'm going to explain you about profit and loss in this video. So what do you know about this term profit and the term loss? Profit means when you gain something and loss means when you are losing something. So this profit and loss is basically explained you on the concept of a shopkeeper. So let me explain you this by a story of a shopkeeper. For example, a shopkeeper is selling a article. I'm using this word article means anything can be used over here. It can be a ball, it can be a book, it can be a pencil. So our shopkeeper sold an article at rupees 259.25 and he has gained a profit of rupees 59.25 on that. So what was the cost price of the article? The amount at which the article is sold is called the selling price. What is selling price? Selling price is the amount at which the article is sold. So this is the selling price of the article. Now the amount at which the shopkeeper has purchased that particular article is called cost price. That means the shopkeeper has purchased this article at rupees 200 and what he has done? He has gained a profit of rupees 59.25 and he has sold it at rupees 259.25. So if I talk about the profit of the shopkeeper, it is 59.25. So if you know the selling price and if you know the cost price, then it will be very easy for you to find out the profit. Whenever there is profit, the selling price is always greater than the cost price. How will you identify that whether there is a profit or there is a loss? Whenever there is a profit, the selling price will always be greater than the cost price. But whenever there will be a loss, if there will be a loss, then the cost price is less than the the cost price is greater than the selling price. When there is profit, the selling price is less than the cost price, and when there is a loss, the selling price is less than the cost price. Okay, CP is greater than SP when there is loss, and SP is greater than CP when there is profit. जब प्रॉफिट होगा तो ऑब्वियसली द शॉपकीपर इज गोइंग टू सेल इट एट अ हायर प्राइस. दैट मीन्स द सेलिंग प्राइस विल बी हायर. whenever there will be loss, obviously the shopkeeper is going to sell it at a lower price. That means the cost price will be higher. Okay, so how will you find out the profit and loss? There is a particular formulas used and it is very easy to find out profit or loss. So let me explain you. Yes students, so the formula is, if you want to find out the profit, the selling price is always greater than the cost price. So selling price minus cost price will give you the value of profit. And if you want to find out the value of cost price, right, from the same formula you can find out three formulas. Selling price minus cost price is equals to profit. And if you want to find out selling price, you don't know what is the selling price, this is minus. Once it will go on the right hand side, it will be plus. So the selling price is equals to profit plus cost price. One more formula from the same formula. Now from the same formula we can find out the value of CP also, that is cost price. This profit is in positive, once it will come here it will be in negative. SP minus profit is equals to cost price. Selling price minus profit is equals to cost price. And if I talk about selling price, it is profit plus cost price. I hope you must have understood how I have done this. From the same formula you can write other two formulas. And on the same concept, I am going to explain you the formulas for loss. Now you have to comment down in the comment section when there is profit, which sign will come between SP and CP. Whenever there is a profit, which sign will come between SP and CP? Kindly pause the video and comment down your answers in the comment section. If there will be a possible profit, the selling price will always be greater than the cost price. Now I am going to discuss the condition of a loss. Loss, for example, a shopkeeper has purchased any article at rupees 219.25, and what he has done, he has sold that particular article at rupees 200.25. This is the selling price. So what the shopkeeper has gained or lost? Is there any profit or is there any loss? There is a loss of rupees 19. Why there is a loss? Because the cost price is greater than the selling price. The cost price is greater than the selling price. So in that condition, the shopkeeper has bared a loss. And what are the formulas to find out the loss? Yes, since CP is greater than SP, cost price is greater than the selling price. So the formula for loss is equals to CP minus SP. Because whenever you are doing subtraction, the bigger number is written on the upside. So loss is equals to CP minus SP. Now from the same formula, you can find out the value of cost price also, and you can find out the value of selling price also. So if you know the answers, you can pause the video and comment down in the comment section, students. Since this is minus SP, once it will go on the right hand side, it will be plus SP. So cost price is equals to loss plus selling price. This was negative, it became positive. In the same way, this loss is positive. Once it will come here, it will be negative. So CP minus loss is equals to SP. Cost price minus loss is equals to selling price. So these are the formulas which you need to know, only then you will be able to understand. And the main and important thing which you need to remember is that how will you find out the shopkeeper has bared a loss or a profit, whether he has gained or lost something. In that case, you have to always check. Whenever the selling price is high, that means the selling price is greater than the cost price, it is a profit. Whenever the cost price is greater than the selling price, it is a loss. So it will be very easy to find out, and you don't need to remember the formulas also. There is no need to learn the formulas. From this only you can write down all the formulas. If it is profit, SP is greater than CP. So SP minus CP is equals to profit, and this minus CP will go on that side. So SP is equals to profit plus CP. This plus profit will come on this side. So SP minus profit is equals to CP. From the single formula we have found all the rest of the two formulas. In the same way, in case of loss, the cost price is greater than the selling price. So CP minus SP is equals to loss. This minus SP will go on the right hand side. CP is equals to loss plus SP, and this loss will come on the left hand side. CP minus loss is equals to SP. Why I am using the short forms? CP means cost price, SP means selling price. So you need to remember these short forms also. Okay? And I hope you must have understood whatever I have explained till now. And if there is any problem, any difficulty, you can comment down in the comment section. Right? Now, what are overhead expenses? If you know the answers, what do you mean by this term overhead expenses? You can write down in the comment sections. Just pause the video and write down in the comment sections. Overhead expenses are the expenses which are spent on transportation charges, you can say that, right? And the other charges. For example, I am a shopkeeper and I have ordered in bulk something. For example, in bulk I have ordered 100 copies and the copies will come by the means of transportation. So there will be some transportation charges along with that, the cost price of that copies. For example, one copy costs rupees 15 to me, and if I talk about the transportation charge, if the transportation charge on per copy is rupees 2.50, since there are 100 copies, so the total transportation charge is different. I am talking about the single copy. So on the single copy, what will be the total CP after adding the overhead expenses? Overhead expenses means the other charges which are included while importing. What is import? Import is to order something and to bring something. Import means आप किसी चीज़ का क्या करते हैं? In Hindi it is called आयात, right? So to order something which will come on your shop. So whenever you are importing something, there are overhead expenses also. Export में भी होते हैं when you are sending something. For example, I am a wholesaler and I want to send something to a retailer. So if I am sending something to a retailer, there are some transportation charges involved in that. So I am going to take those transportation charges from that particular retailer, right? So those charges are called overhead expenses, right? If I am ordering any product online, right? So there is a particular delivery charge on that. So that delivery charge we can call it as an overhead expenses. So whenever you want to find out the total cost price, in some of the questions this overhead expenses will be given to you. This overhead expenses will be given to you separately. So in that question what you have to do, you will find out the total cost price, and the total cost price will be found by cost price plus overhead expenses. For example, the cost price of a sari which I have purchased online is rupees 549 and the delivery charge is rupees 75. So this is overhead expenses. So what will be the total cost price of the sari? You have to add these two and then you will get the total cost price. So you all have to comment down in the comment section what is the total cost price of the sari. This is your task for today, right? And I hope you must have understood whatever I have explained till now. What is the concept of profit and what is the concept of loss when there is a condition of profit and when there is a condition of loss. So this was the concept on profit and loss. In the next video, I will be solving the questions that are based on it. And if there are any problems, any difficulty, you can comment down in the comment section. I will explain it to you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye. Take care. Stay happy. Stay safe. Stay healthy.